Hello.
Hi.
Flipping a switch. I'm like, I'm so tired. Hi. I had to get it out of my system, you know? Yeah, I'm tired today. I stayed up way too late just trying to do too many things. It's all enjoyable things, but I'm having a hard time lately reconciling and like leaning into not being able to do everything that I want to do all the time. Summer, I'm feeling motivated, you know, but then the toddler's still toddle. They still need you. So by the time I like have my work day, come home, make dinner, get them into bed, and like get settled into whatever it is that I'm doing, it's like 8:30. I have to get to bed by like ideally 10, so that by the time 5:45, 6 o'clock rolls around, I get to do it all over again. And I just, there are so many things that I want to be doing that are all enjoyable, different levels of like relaxing. Some of them are like actual health, like benefits, you know, like exercising or go for a walk or doing yoga or like doing some of the like this course that I'm like, you know.
And it's especially hard to resist because one of them is, or at least some of them are creative ones. So like as soon as the creativity comes in, you're just like, but I need to. I need to do it. I can't put it away. You don't want to lose the momentum. As soon as it hits, you don't want to lose that inspiration and that spark. You want to go with it. But
yeah.
And
you?
I'm doing okay. Genuinely, I feels really weird to say. There must be something going wrong. But well, I might look a little bit different to our viewers because I've got a new camera that was a very generous gift from a friend of mine. I haven't quite figured out all the little controls, so if I'm looking a bit ghostly, as I always am, bear with me. I'll work on it.
We're the Belladonna Watch Club. Come get cozy with us while we dig into iconic shows and movies that one of us has never seen before. The rules are one of us has seen it and loves it, and it's like, wait a second, you haven't actually seen it? Like, you've not watched this show. And the other person is like, what? No, like, what do you mean? And then we force the other one to watch it. And by force, I mean I forced Jenny to watch it, and now we have a show, and then she has also now brought me in for a couple of things. But the premise of the show is me being like, what?
Concise, to the point. I love it. Yeah. Accurate.
Which, I mean, to be perfectly fair, when I sometimes tell people, you know, about the show, I met somebody just this week at work, a new colleague, and I have some little screenshots from the show up outside my office because I'm one of the few people left probably in the entire world that has an actual office with the door. And so I like to post like memes and whatever. So I was telling somebody about the show, this new person, and I told her we started with Gilmore Girls, and she was like, she'd never seen Gilmore Girls. And I was like, that's what I'm saying. That's why we have this show. Like that's what I'm saying. And then she said, that's my thing. My big show would be Buffy. And I was like, that's her other big show.
That's my show.
What is happening right now? So we might do Buffy eventually. We've got quite a lot on our plate right now. But that's a weird full circle moment. Okay. I'm Lisa. I have brought this week's show. It is Schitts Creek. It is so near and dear to my heart. I'm so obsessed with it. I feel it especially connected to it right now because now that it's spring, it just feels more like outdoor Canadian summer moment, and they spend so much time just like out and about, like doing things, right? So it just feels like it's meshing right now with the vibes.
I'm Jenny. I'm the fresh eyes this week, and I've so much been enjoying taking in a show like this that I didn't know what to expect. I'm an actory type. I'm an actress, and I'm a theatery type person in acting and performance, and that's I've been so impressed and inspired by this show. The tone that it can take and the balance of gentle humor, but also chaotic humor. But realism and like real personalities and attitudes, and just how beautifully they blend it all together and make for such a touching show. So I am loving it so far.
We haven't even met one of the most important characters.
Oh my gosh.
And I keep forgetting that you don't even know about them yet. Like, I'm just, oh, I'm so excited. on that note, this is episode 7 of season 2. This episode is called The Candidate.
Oh. We've just had a major political election. Well, they're all political. We've just had a major election in Canada.
But don't even talk about it.
Months. And so we had some favorite candidates as well. And so this feels very, I don't know. Look at Lisa right now, please.
It is mortifying. Anyway. Yeah, so we're going to watch The Candidate.
Oh.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, Twyla.
I hear congratulations are in order, Mrs. Rose.
Thank you, dear. For what? Well, you could say something. Think of it as a clue.
About what?
You running for town council.
You're running for town council?
No, I'm not running for town council.
Everyone was talking about you standing up to council last week.
Never assume, dear. It makes an ass out of both of us.
It's not that absurd an idea, Moira. Being on town council might give you an outlet to channel all that passion you have for this town.
I'd sooner poke my eyes out with that bit.
Well,
The right person might be able to get a lot done around here.
The right person, John. They'd be running somewhere a little more...
what?
What's the word I'm trying to think of?
Well, let's hope we don't find it. Okay? Yeah, we ready to order, counselor?
Diplomatic.
Yeah, right?
Oh, super.
I always wonder how much the townsfolk actually know that she, like, where she's going with it, or like if Twyla was just genuinely being like, what are we talking about? Like, I wonder how much that she's like, what bitchy thing are you about to say? Like, because they do seem kind of aloof, a little bit vapid, and so sometimes I wonder how much insight or context they're actually giving to those moments that we know.
Because some moments they seem a little bit calculated, almost like, okay, let's let her talk herself into a circle. You're
Like
let's,
Ronnie?
Right?
All the
Exactly.
Have you seen my black shoe probably lost in the sea of your dirty clothes? What is going on here? Why are your clothes crammed under my bed?
Temporary storage, David.
Look at your things. Look at your life.
I have been distracted.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
Are they 10?
Anyway, I need the room tonight because I'm having a friend over.
What friend?
Twyla, we're gonna have a fun little sleepover.
Mm-hmm.
I need the room. Like, where's he gonna go? I just don't even understand. So insane.
I do like this idea though of like, I don't remember how old they are, but
Like 27 and 31 or something. Like,
yeah.
like
But
29. I don't know.
I'm suffering. I've had a breakup. I'm gonna have a girly sleepover. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't matter how old you are.
Oh,
Very
literally.
necessary.
Heartbeat and a heartbeat. It'd be like, I'm so sad. Everybody needs to come be sad with me. We're gonna watch Moulin Rouge and drink wine and like sob. It'd be amazing.
Can we have a Moulin Rouge watch along?
Yes, 1,000%, 100,000,000,000%.
We're gonna do face masks and we're gonna talk about boys that we both know and have dated.
Mutt. Awkward.
Have you spent more than 5 minutes with the girl one-on-one? She could be a serial killer.
Twy and I have tea together like every day, David.
At the cafe.
Because we're friends.
No.
Oh, right.
Oh.
no.
So then,
Stop doing that with your face.
Their dynamic is so good. They are such siblings, and like they're 13. They're both 13, and are just like, ew, David, don't make that face. And like, you don't make that face.
Bob, now that Ray stepped down from council, I gather his seat is up for grabs?
His seat is up for grabs. I could say something pretty inappropriate right now.
I'm hoping you don't.
No, but I could. That's a real setup.
Yeah, but I was thinking if his seat
There you go again.
could be filled by someone with real experience.
Oh boy.
I'm talking about me. I've worked on a number of campaigns.
A little.
It might be a nice change of pace from banging your head against the wall here every day.
Well, I'm not banging my head against the wall, but need support from people like you.
If I didn't know any better, I might think you had a crush on me.
Oh, Bob.
Well, that's funny.
I'm only teasing.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't mean to embarrass you.
Not embarrassed.
I'm so surprised they didn't say something here about like, what, you're going to try to go for my seat next? Like, just like bring it in. And then Bob just like killing himself laughing.
Johnny's putting himself up.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to run himself.
Mm-hmm.
This is not something for Moira. Interesting.
Yeah.
I was expecting the next step would be he would be talking to Moira and saying, yeah, how could that? But no, but this makes sense because he's got nothing happening right now.
And he used to be in charge. He used to have power. He used to have influence. He used to, and so at the diner, you could see Johnny's cogs turning, right? Like, oh, there's a seat open, like filling your time, doing something about the town. Like,
interesting.
She looks so polished. Like, where are you going? Job interview?
Hey, Twi. Come sit. I was thinking we could have a little ladies' night at my place. Come by around 8. I'm working tonight. But maybe this weekend. Or are you with Mud on weekends? No. We broke up. I'm sorry to hear that. So how late do you have to work tonight? Until people leave, I guess? Okay, well, when everybody clears out, you can just pop by. When I broke up with Mutt, I just took a lot of alone time to rebuild. I'm doing the same kind of thing right now because it's so important. All right, good. I totally get that.
Okay, David.
Call me if you get off work early.
Oh, bless her. Oh, she's breaking my heart. Oh.
But I do love Twyla here because you expect Twyla to kind of be like tripping over herself and like, oh my God, sure, yeah. Because she seems just so passive and easy about everything, right? And then have her be like, and actually call her out on the Mutt situation a little bit without having made it drama and like awkward at the restaurant and the cafe or whatever. And then she's like, ooh, okay, well, I didn't not notice this. Like, but yeah, poor Alexis. Yeah, she's got no one. Imagine going through a breakup with no one.
Absolutely no one to turn to. Like, your parents weren't all that into it either. So like, you're probably going to get some kind of criticism from them. And then your sibling, who is the only one who knows anything, is David.
Yeah. And it extra sucks for Alexis because, like she said, it's like this is the first time that like somebody saw me. Like, he saw me. So this is a raw breakup for her.
I know. Hey, Roland.
All right. Bye-bye. Sorry, Johnny. I just had to reschedule my colonoscopy.
Oh, well, I just stopped by to pick up a nomination form for town council.
With all due respect, this is kind of a different playing field for you.
I ran the second largest retail video chain in North America, so.
So you're used to coming in second, huh? It ain't a cakewalk, okay? Say goodbye to your privacy. You walk into a restaurant, everybody's gonna know who you are. Just taking your boy for an ice cream cone can turn into a media circus.
Well, your son is 30 and you never see him. Could I get a form, Roland, please?
You know what?
Shots fired.
I'll give you the form and your first signature.
I thought he was about to say, I'll give you a form and a pen.
Yeah, like that's gonna make a difference. Are you?
Wow.
But also, wouldn't like the mayor's endorsement actually mean something most of the time? Right? So by giving him a signature, he's actually probably helping. But what does Roland actually know about politics other than being born a shit?
Oh, the way you can make him so stingy and grr.
He's infuriating.
It's made worse by his just sort of like the word lackadaisical. His just, how casual he is about it.
Yeah, he's very flippant about all of it. Like,
this is it. Yeah. Yeah. You're like, why is it so easy for you? It's not, I don't like it.
And I think it's also made worse because he comes across as so stupid, like so like unobservant and like out of touch. And then he says like kind of cruel things. And you're like, I didn't even, if you can't pay attention to like what's happening in front of your face, and yet this is what you're like zeroing in on, really? Like, how does your brain work like that? Like,
What are you doing tonight?
I'm busy. I'm going out.
With who?
Does it matter?
Where are you going?
None of your business.
Dad?
Seeing someone?
Not exactly.
Okay, you're sounding very sketchy right now.
I'm going to a bar to meet someone.
Who?
I don't know yet.
So she's going to a bar to get laid then?
She is going to a bar to have her needs met. by some lovely gentleman she's yet to meet.
I want that. So we're going to be each other's wing people tonight. How diverse is the clientele?
I would say very diverse. I don't think I ever said you could come.
I just want to come prepared so that I can meet somebody.
Like that.
There seems to be a rumor going around about me.
I heard that one. It's only because you converse with women easily and you dress so well. I wouldn't give it another thought.
What?
I'm sorry. Which rumor are you talking about?
The one about me running for council.
No, that was about me, John. You were with me. If this continues, I'll have to call a neurologist.
The gist of it is I'd be a shoe-in and could really get things done.
You'd be a godsend to council.
Well, thank you, sweetheart.
I see you go into the office every day. You are full of ideas, and you haven't told me what they are yet, but I've every confidence that they are brilliant. Trying to get council to focus on the simplest thing is like wrangling monkeys.
I can wrangle monkeys, called running a business.
It's beneath you.
Poor Johnny. And like, she's not insulting him, but she's definitely like poo-pooing his plans.
This script writing is so clever. She is, like, she mentioned all these plans that he hasn't told her about, but it's this like blind, unconditional support.
Yeah.
And this like faith and trust in him and high approval of him that like you this is what you're worth, but it is absolutely not what he needs in this scene.
Yeah.
His tactic is not taking him in the right direction.
No, it backfired big time.
Yeah.
And the pressure that it puts on him, right? Because he's like, oh my God, I don't have plans. There are no plans. And she thinks that I'm doing all these great things. And now I have to live up to Moira's expectations.
Yeah. And this is from a couple who, like, they seem like a pretty solid relationship.
Yeah. Which is surprising because you don't expect, like, wealthy people who have very busy lives and, like, drug problems.
Yeah, to have, something concrete and yeah. Oh, genius. I love this show.
I love it.
Hey.
Just coming to hang out at your place.
I'm just taking some me time.
I hope I'm not getting in the way of that.
No, you're good. So, Stevie, you're a strong woman who's alone a lot. I know you dated David, but everyone's allowed a mistake. Am I right? Is it hard for you being by yourself here? You never get this almost uncontrollable urge to talk to people or be complimented or...
I know everyone in this town, so for the most part, I would rather be here by myself than engage in meaningless conversation with people I don't care about.
Totally. And why is that?
Because I enjoy my own company more.
I have decided to throw my hat in the ring and run for council. I'm currently running unopposed. It's going to be a real hoot. So fun.
Is that the trigger word for Moira?
Just this morning, Twyla asked me if I was running for council.
That is funny. I mean, unless you're thinking of running.
No. Can you imagine?
No. I just heard you were running.
I can see why someone might think that. And I've never been one to shy away from a good fight.
I don't think it's such a bad idea. A little healthy competition never hurt anyone.
Yeah,
it's just like,
rate.
Oh, stop.
If Jocelyn can do it, anyone can.
Fighting.
On a scale of 1 to I'm gonna get beat up by an angry local, where do we see this look fall?
Easy 6. You know how at home I am at sketchy bars?
With Stevie, we're gonna meet some randoms.
I'm the one who should be at a sketchy bar meeting randoms. I'm the one who should go missing.
Well, then come.
I can't. For one thing, this mask doesn't come off for another 20 minutes.
You look beautiful.
I would enjoy my own company tonight.
Well, we're going to a bar and you're on the rebound, so text me when you're dressed.
In case you wake up in a chair with your hands duct taped together, you can snap the duct tape by just raising your hands over your head and then bringing them down really hard.
Thanks. See there?
Not coming.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how delicious is David?
Oh,
10. I just, without the chain took it out of the moment for me.
it dates it, I think. Yeah, pretty lovely. And the idea of going to some sketchy bar to find some randos with David in tow, that just sounds like such a blast of a night.
It really does. It's like, you know that you're just going to sit in the corner judging the shit out of everybody. and having the best time doing it. Once he actually like lets his hair down, like he's fun. Like once he also, it's really sweet that he's kind of coaxing Alexis along and he's not just taking no for an answer, and he's letting her think that, you know, like he's like, okay, you do your thing, but like see you there.
Yeah, exactly. It's gentle pressure.
Yeah.
In sort of joke form, in humorous form, instead of the like forcing her saying, well, I'm not leaving till you're coming with. Like,
Yeah.
No, we don't need that. We don't need that.
You take your journey, but I know the journey will see you at the bar shortly.
Mm-hmm. A little Bridget Jones moment.
It was quite an afternoon. Oh, John, thank you.
I have to admit I'd given it a little more thought than I'd let on.
John, I didn't realize.
No, I'm glad you talked me out of it.
Did you know Jocelyn is running?
Oh my God, this gets better and better.
They would have a virtual monopoly on this town. I think someone needs to challenge them.
What are you saying, that I should run?
No.
I did get 5 signatures on my nomination.
You've got enough on your plate, whereas I have nothing but free time.
Ooh.
Town council would just hold you back. You know, someone said it might be a nice project for me.
You're running for council?
Looks like it.
Hey, that's really good news. I thought it would be me, but then you talked me out of it.
I'm going to need you every step of the way.
Hey, and I'll be right behind you, Moira, supporting you.
How long are we going to be doing this?
Oh, just a few more minutes, at least.
What a great pair.
I really like that at the top of the scene, as soon as she sat down, she saw the tea already, like, and she's like, oh, thank you, John. Like, it was just, that was the first thing she said, and it just made it so real. It didn't feel like, okay, and then we start the scene with the line about the town council, you know? It just made it seem like they were literally just getting together for tea. And it was just so small that you don't even like really notice or hear it, but it's so real. Oh, love it.
Mm-hmm. I hope this show gets studied for its script writing, because it's just genius.
It's not usually this dead. It's like everybody saw you coming and left.
Is this really what our lives have become?
Well, it's this or the internet.
Oh dear.
No, it didn't feel right.
I agree.
Oh, bless her.
The man is no longer sleeping under the pool table.
It's all nice and tidy. Oh, bless her. She had one of those nights.
Oh, she put a flower.
Don't, David. I have nowhere else to put stuff.
Oh, that's sweet.
Ugh, I just love this show so much.
Mm-hmm. I really like this episode anyway for showing a different like relationship dynamics and how none of them fell apart. You can have conflict and like small troubles in day-to-day relationship things, but they don't have to be big and falling apart and dramatic. People were facing challenges together. And then there were some moments where, like, depending on the relationship, like between Moira and Jocelyn, and it was complete phonyism of like, well, not at all going to be sincere or say what's really on my mind. It's just, you know, through gritted teeth. But then you have the absolute truth coming out when you've got David and Stevie, you know, just like, here we are. Okay, we're going to tell it like it is, because this is where we've come to in our relationship now. And all the cards on the table now, everything out in the open. And you've got the sibling type of relationship, and you've got the long time together married pair. Ah, wow, what a great show.
Yeah, I love in the last scene when like David comes in and he has that smirky, like, oh my God, the room's actually clean kind of moment. But like, he won't actually like rub it in her face because he knows that she's feeling vulnerable. Like, it's not like when he can tease her and it's about something else. And so this, like, he wants to, and he's like thinking like, oh my God, like what she did, what? But you could tell that he wants to like not say anything. He's like, I'm just gonna check under the bed.
Well, and especially too that, like, you know, her night would not have been made better if she did join them.
No, exactly.
Instead, she ended up having a very to herself night and
took care of business.
Yeah.
But I did note that there's like a lack of like a laundry hamper. Like, where is she going?
True.
Where is she?
There might be one. It's just overflowing.
Right? I've never seen one. So I'm like, where does the dirty laundry go? If not in a pile under the bed. The next episode, I recall a little bit, but then the one after that, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And the like modern day urge to just like plow through and like binge the next episode.
Binge it.
Oh my God, I want to because I know it's coming. And I'm like,
irresistible. Okay, things to look forward to. We are also watching Golden Girls. Subscribe if you haven't already and ring the notification bell so that you know when we're coming out. We're trying to get back into a schedule. And I think we're on track. It's looking good. Give us a like if you like. Leave a comment and let us know your thoughts, how you're feeling about the show, what your favorite episodes are, any thoughts about the episode. I'd love to know. If you haven't heard, we have a new coffee set up. So if you'd like to further support us, just leave us a tip, leave us a little donation if you're able. And if you'd like to, we'll leave the link down below to our coffee. So yes, so check out our coffee. Don't worry if you can't. Anything is all very helpful. Comment, subscribe, like, all of it.
Yes.
Until next time, she's been Lisa. I've been Jenny. We have been the Belladonna Watch Club, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
I wonder what he smells like.
Oh my God.
Do we know what
he's so
what he, do we know what he wears?
I think he smells like eucalyptus and lavender. And I don't know. There's something else in there that's like more grounding and like sweeter a little.
Sandalwood.
Yeah, probably. He smells expensive.
Sound off in the comments. What does David smell like?
Cedar or pine, but like he thinks he's doing it ironically because he lives in this like little town. And so he's getting something that is like I would have never worn like pine in the city, but he's like, maybe after he like built the cedar chest.
Oh yeah.
It's like, this smells good.
Keeps it in his pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm inspired.